previously.
Maybe I should just call the bishop and let him know that I'm going to resign. How about you go back to Queensland for a little while too? Does that mean you'll go?
How on earth did you buy me the cafe?
Your sister?
You don't have to pay me back, really.
Of course I do.
Sell your molar.
The way things are going, I could end up in prison.
We need to get you out of here. I'll help you.
Did anyone actually see Finn taking any pills?
Xanthe must have.
Yeah, listen, I'm after a guest, Finn Kelly.
Just checked out. Just missed him, actually.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Hey, did you get my email about Harry?
I did.
Sorry, I know I should let the police handle it, but I know he wouldn't have spoken.
No, it's good. It'll help build a case against Finn. That and Piper's allegation.
What's she claiming?
That he stole her painkillers when he was living there.
That's great. You can arrest him. Surely that's enough proof.
It's certainly enough to justify asking him some hard questions. The only thing is, he's done a runner.
Okay, Mark, you have to find him.
Yeah, he's taken off a while ago, but don't worry, we're onto it.
Okay, well, what about Xanthe? She might know where he is.
Yeah, it's late. I'm going to speak to her in the morning.
Okay, Xanthe told Ben that Finn was sick, that he had an aneurysm and he could drop dead at any point.
But you believe it?
I don't know, but she believes it. Makes me worried about how far she'll go to protect him. I need to talk to her. I need to warn her.
No, Ali, let me handle this, okay?
Okay.
Here you go. Should help wash the taste out of your mouth.
Jimmy, that is not nice.
If I want to make it as a chef, I'm going to need a thick skin. Have you seen the way those master chef people get caned for their failed dishes?
Oh, well, it wasn't so much a failure, love, as just a bit full-on first up.
Yeah, I never thought of that as a breakfast dish.
You thinking of doing your own catering for the wedding, love?
I haven't even set a date yet. Could have it down pat by then. You know, I think I might use carrot oil next time. I wonder if that'll do the trick.
Oh, it couldn't be worse than what we just ate. Oh, sorry, love.
That's fine. Just a little setback, that's all.
Yeah, sometimes the best lessons come from your biggest mistakes.
Yeah, well, he's going to learn heaps then, isn't he?
Hey, maybe it's a good thing Xanthe skipped the family brekkie after all.
Yeah, well, she'll be back in a while. She just went for a walk.
Yeah, probably got a lot on her mind with her and Ben breaking up and everything.
She's still upset about all that.
She doesn't seem herself at all. She'll get through it, though, because she's made of tough stuff. Like all of us.
I know you've had your doubts in the past. You've been tempted.
It's not about that.
When we stray from God, His chosen path for us, we can make terrible mistakes. I did. I don't want that for you.
Having a son and being there for him, I truly believe that is the path that God has chosen for me now.
While I concede the unusual nature of this situation, I nonetheless trust you can be a father to your son as well as to your parishioners.
I thought that too, until I held Gabe in my arms. Being a priest, it's not a 9-to-5 job. It's basically your whole life. I can't do that and then give my son the love and the happiness that he needs. And, you know, if I'm being honest, there are a couple of teachings that I don't necessarily agree with. I'm thinking of a friend in particular.
I feel so much better after my sabbatical. The clouds have lifted. I can see more clearly. Perhaps that's what you need.
No, a break isn't the answer here.
I accept what you're saying. But there are a number of projects that you are overseeing. I think you should at least take a day to do your rounds. Talk to everyone. Let them know what you have decided. Make sure this is really what you want.
It is.
Let's see where we stand this afternoon.
Thank you, Bishop.
No time for any sleep when you're laughing along with me. Got you by by my side and we're burning on through the night.
All right, honey, how about we take a break from cracking this Da Vinci Code? Tell me, what can I whip you up to eat?
I might just head home, love.
No coffee, love? He's been a little too quiet recently, ever since he promised to sell that mower.
This isn't about the loan, I hope. I told you, there's no rush to pay me back.
Mishti, can we not have that argument again, please? He's poured his heart and soul into that mower, and now I think he thinks everything's riding on its success.
Sales is a confidence game, but he seems short on that right now.
I just think if he gets it in front of the right people, it'll take off. I'm sure of it. But it doesn't matter what I say. He needs to believe in himself to make that happen. And until he does, he's going to keep feeling useless. No matter what.
Hey! You ready? Oh, you forgot, didn't you?
Does it look like I forgot? I was just thinking about something.
That's all right. You can go for a silent run if you want. You can think through whatever's going on in there.
You can run in silence.
Watch me. Come on.
Why would I know where he is?
So you're denying any knowledge of Finn's whereabouts?
She said no. That's what you're here for.
Yeah, I've got one more question. Piper said that you witnessed Finn taking some of her painkillers.
I don't know what she's talking about.
It was a few weeks ago at Piper's house. Finn made some excuse about Tyler wanting to check the pills.
Means nothing to me.
Are you sure?
Look, I don't know how I'm supposed to remember something that happened weeks ago. I mean, I can hardly even remember the periodic table.
Xanthe, those pills were ingested by Nell.
Is she okay now?
She's going to be all right. She's still in hospital, but she could have died. But covering up for your teacher is not going to help anyone. You do realise the severity of this situation?
Look, I'm happy to help you wherever I can, okay? But I'm not going to say that Mr. Kelly was a part of this when he wasn't.
You went pretty hard on her.
Look, the way Xanthe's telling this, mate, there's something off.
She's a good kid.
Yeah, I know. But it's Finn Kelly that's bad news. I'm not trying to drop Xanthe in this, mate. I'm trying to keep her safe.
Look, it's no surprise that I'm no fan of the cops, but I reckon there's something fishy about her story.
You think she knows more about Finn than she's letting on?
Maybe, but I just can't see why she's bending over backwards to defend this guy.
Listen, Gary, few people are concerned about Finn's influence over her.
What kind of influence?
Well, enough to make bad decisions to protect him.
Xanthe's made some shocking choices in the past, but I just can't see why she'd do that. Unless there's more to it.
Hey,
Hey.
your chauffeur-driven ute awaits. How did you go?
I went through with it, if that's what you're asking. It went better than I expected.
So how are you feeling?
Relieved, excited, but daunted too. Sad.
Well, you've helped a lot of people, including me. And you're still going to be doing all of that, just not wearing that silly collar.
I never thought that when I started those projects that I wouldn't actually see them through. I just hope that whoever replaces me actually sees the value that I have to offer.
When you keep thinking like that, you'll talk yourself back into the job.
You're right. And I did acknowledge my friendship with David. That's got me thinking.
Life, religion, it's not all black and white, huh?
Did you want to join me on my rounds?
Oh, I'm sorry. Once I drop you off, I've got a million things to do, and I don't want Jimmy hanging out with Leo for too long.
Yeah, who's babysitting who, hey?
Yeah, hard to tell with those two.
So I'm on my own.
I just keep thinking about that beautiful baby boy. Come on.
Okay, now I know why you quit the police. There is no way you were as good a cop as you are a masseuse. Ooh, Now, what is that? I got 99 problems, but cross-stitch ain't one.
Hey, I made that.
All right. Geez, what else can your magic hands do?
Cross-stitch lets me stab away my stress.
Okay, so you were a cop by day and Martha Stewart by night?
We've all got hidden talents. What about you? I'm sure dancing isn't your only skill.
It's my most lucrative one.
Okay, so if you won the lotto and could pay for your mortgage, what would you do instead?
Oh, easy. I'd work for my business, Brand Enthusiasm.
Is that something to do with marketing?
Oh, it's the whole picture. So whatever you're selling, I find an angle and then I make it happen.
Okay. Forget the lotto. How would you feel about free massages for a month?
All right. In return for what?
I wasn't looking forward to the conversation with Bishop Green, but now it's done.
It's weird. Sometimes the things you're most afraid of doing can end up being better than you ever imagined.
So things are good with Tom?
Yeah. Have you given much thought to what you're going to do for work once you've officially finished?
No, not yet. I'm just focused on tying up all the loose ends.
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, just visiting a few of the patients. I'm counselling.
Yeah, how are they taking it?
A mixed bag. Look, one girl in particular, a little disappointed, but that's mainly because I'm the only one who plays dragon prophecies with her. But I promise her I will keep playing until the next priest arrives.
When will that be?
Maybe in a few weeks.
Well, as long as you're not putting your own plans on hold.
Well, I owe it to the parish to, give them a seamless transition at least.
An aneurysm?
Xanthe's known about it all along.
Well, I knew she was upset about betraying somebody's secret. I thought it was Ben, but it was really that Kelly guy the whole time.
I can't believe I didn't see it. I mean, the guy might be sick, but doesn't mean he's not a creep.
I just wonder what else has been going on that she's kept quiet about.
I'm just going to the library. I'll be back in a few hours.
Oh, no, you won't. Come here, young lady. What? Now?
What's been going on with you and Finn?
Nothing. He's my teacher and a friend, that's it.
Teachers are not supposed to be friends with their students.
Oh, that's very hypocritical of you. You let me see Ellie and Susan.
That's different.
Why, because they're women?
Yes.
You can't choose who I get to hang out with, Dad. I'm not a child.
Oh, is that what he's been telling you? You had better tell us what's been going on, or there will be consequences.
Nothing. Nothing's been going on.
We're just worried. From what Mark says, Finn had a hand in Nell and Susan getting sick.
You're only saying that because Ellie's turned everyone against him. Look, I already said that I would help out however I could, and I'm sorry that Susan's had a relapse, but Finn had nothing to do with it.
We just want you to tell us what you know so the police can do their job.
Nothing, Dad. I know nothing.
Right. Then you're grounded. No leaving the house except for school or work.
Dad!
Give me a phone.
This is so unfair.
A phone.
Shane made this? That is impressive.
He's always loved tinkering. In fact, he's got a whole drawer full of ideas ready to move on if this takes off.
Do you want me to show you how it works?
No, first, we need to stop calling it it. This mower needs a name.
The no-push mower.
The great no-push mower.
You guys really do need my help. No. This mower has a personality and it needs a name to match.
Oh, like Siri?
Yes, but it needs something that explains what it does. Like,
The roamer. Because it roams around on its own.
Yeah, okay, I can see where you're going with that. So you don't have to push it. You hit the remote and it...
And it rolls along by itself.
There it is. How about Rolly?
Rolly. The rolling lawn. Oh, I like it.
Okay. All right, next. I think Rolly needs a bit of a makeover. Right, this whole look, it's all a bit pedestrian. Oh, and it needs a logo as well. Maybe Rolly should come with a cover. Something distinctive that can instantly be associated with the product.
Well, Shane would be open to any changes you think would help sell it.
Are you sure he's going to be okay?
Yeah, he'll be on board.
Okay. Well, let's see what Rolly can do, hey?
Wait, I think we need a bit more space to really show him off.
Hey, mate.
Hey, how you doing?
Just trying to distract this one from being me for a chess match. Want to join us?
One of my parishioners has passed away, so I'm just going to check in on the family.
It's going to be a dodgeball training later, right?
What, Jack's on the team?
He's our coach.
Yes, but I'm not sure for how long, no.
Where are you going?
I was hoping to tell you tonight. It's a parish-sponsored team, and I've decided to leave the church. But I may still be here at the end of the season, which means we're going to make the final, so I'm going to train you twice as hard, okay?
Go on. So, does this mean you don't believe in God anymore?
No, of course, I still do.
It's just, Mum's been a lot happier ever since she started going to church again, and it's not going to be the same without you there.
I'm still going to be there every Sunday. I just, won't be up there.
So maybe you can sit with us?
I think that is a great idea.
Cool. I'm gonna get juice.
Okay.
I thought you were quitting so you could be a full-time dad.
Yeah, I am.
Well, sounds like you're still committing to being around for those kids.
Yeah, well, it's not like resigning from any typical job. I can't just walk away and not look back. Being a priest has commitments, and it's going to take a bit of time before I tie them off.
Hey, you're here.
For the term of my natural life.
Sounds serious.
I'm not allowed anywhere except school, work, and home.
Why?
Because I didn't dump Finn in it.
I'm glad your family's looking out for you. Wish I could have done a better job at it. I really wish I'd done more to protect you from Finn.
Here we go.
I know you don't want to hear it, but Finn is not the charming guy you think he is.
You're biased.
Why? Because I've got a history with him? I think that makes me the only one who can clearly see who he is.
Excuse me, I have more tables to clean.
He will tell you you're special, that you're the only one he can trust. He'll make you feel like it's you two versus the world and that everyone else has got him so wrong.
He's been betrayed by people that he's trusted before. And I'm not going to do that to him. So whatever you want from me, you're not going to get it.
Can't you see he's manipulating you? He did the same thing to me. He told me he loved me. He told me he'd leave his wife, and I believed it till I realised it's all lies. Finn will say and do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Well, that's your experience, not mine.
Can't you see how serious this is? Finn's hurting people.
Excuse me, Ellie. I'm really busy.
So Shane's been working on the solar power aspect for years. It runs for 12 hours straight from one sunny day. That's a week's worth of mowing. And if it's overcast and can't be recharged, well then it also runs on petrol.
Hey, is that mowing anything? Because the grass looks the same.
No, so it's designed to be used every day, so it's trimming the grass consistently.
Oh, right.
It's a lot better for the grass.
Is it?
It's just what Dad says. You know what I tell him? Well, most mowers cut centimetres off at a time, but this keeps the lawn healthier. Then the clippings fall back onto the ground and become mulch.
So it's super green. You know, that is a really good selling point.
Kirsty, why don't you take it over to the rotunda and show Aaron how far Rolly can go with the remote?
No, take it over there.
Oh,
no! Oh, no!
Yeah, well, I can see why Bishop Green wants me to tell everyone. It's hard to see the disappointment on their faces.
Do you want me to go check on our order?
Yeah. Well, you knew it would be hard.
Well, so many people rely on me.
Well, there's no rush to finish up, is there?
Well, we haven't talked about exact time frames, but, I just don't want to leave everyone in the lurch.
Oh, I guess that's something you can discuss with him this afternoon.
I thought your phone got confiscated.
Yeah, this is just a backup in case of emergencies.
Right, what's the emergency? Oh, they're using that to text the guy that likes you.
Yes, but it's a secret.
Right, you hooking up with him or something?
No, it's nothing like that. We can't be together.
But don't you like him?
Yeah, I do. He's really smart and he really cares about me, but it's complicated. He doesn't have anyone, everyone's let him down, so I'm just trying to help him.
Well, he's lucky to have a friend like you there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be there for him. You won't tell anyone. It's really important that you don't say a word.
Right, yeah, I promise.
Thanks.
See ya.
Careful.
Kershaw, she's so embarrassed.
Yeah, well, did you want me to go after her, or...?
I confused her, giving her too many instructions at once.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Just give her a minute, and she'll be back when she's ready.
Look, guys, I really think we just need to look on the bright side here, OK?
At least it was shallow enough for us to fish out.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been near the water in the first place.
Hey, sorry, babe. We can explain.
Don't bother. I ran into Kerr. She spilled the beans.
It was my idea. I thought if we asked Aaron to have a look at your mower, he could offer some advice about getting it on the market.
Oh, is our selling point that it doubles as a pondweed cutter?
Shane, look, I promise it wasn't even in there that long.
Yeah, Aaron's right, sweetie. A little dry out, it'll be good as new. Don't you think?
Yeah, for sure.
It is definitely my decision.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I can see I cannot persuade you.
Well, I appreciate your acceptance. And I know we haven't really talked about timing, but, you know, I'll stick around until you find someone. And when you find that someone, you know, I'll stay and help them settle in. You don't think I should be there for the handover?
There won't be a handover.
I am surprised to hear that. I'm sure the next priest would benefit from my knowledge of the parish as well as the programs that have started.
There won't be a new priest. Now that you're going, that church will shut down.
That's what friends are for.
You sure that's all you want them to be?
Excuse me? If this prototype's over, we'll build another one.
She can see a future with him that she could never see with me, whereas I, on the other hand, can imagine growing old with Therese in a way that I would never want to with anyone else.
Unmissable Neighbours.